between Louisiana and Marshall in the RL Carriers New Orleans Bowl, played in Caesars Superdome down in Nolens. This game kicks off at 9:15 p.m., the last game of the night. Louisiana is a 5-point favorite, coming in with a total of 55. And I mean, really, this is just a question of, do you believe the team's distracted by Billy Napier taking his scared money, don't make no money moniker over to Gainesville? They've already put it on their social media page in that Florida Gators fonts and colors. Has he taken the swag with them? Because otherwise, this is a team that's only lost 2 games in 2 years. They have a super defined identity. They want to run the football. Levi Lewis is someone who's a game manager, but certainly someone who's played in a lot of close games throughout the course of his career against a Marshall team that was just up and down all season. You know, their defense at times looked very good. Other times they got, boat raced by a team like Western Kentucky. Grant Wells and Rasheen Ali looked like one of the best backfields in Conference USA, but they had some games where, they weren't as productive as they probably should have been. So this one is difficult for me to really get in on, but I will say the fact that it's less than that key number of a touchdown has me leaning with the Ragin' Cajuns here for a team, as I mentioned, just so much experience up and down. They're too deep. I think they're the better team here. I'll probably play them on the money line. I'm certainly going to play them in the 20s, maybe all the way up into the 30s for my confidence pool. For a Marshall team that I still think they're missing a little bit of that consistency to really give me a feel, because I want to look at this bowl menu and pick out some underdogs to win outright, and they're just not quite there for me. Is this a team that you're considering on the money line, or do you think the better team here is Louisiana?
Well, Mike, if you want to take a team on the money line and underdog, the next bowl game may have that on the menu for you. But instead, I'm actually going to fade another former Penn State assistant coach in this spot. I'm with you. I think Louisiana is just a much better team. Napier's not coaching. I'm not that worried about it. They promoted their DC to head coach, so it should be a very smooth transition. You don't have to worry, the continuity is still there. And I mean, they lost to Texas week 1 and then rolled 12 straight games, beat App State for a second time in the conference title. Grant Wells is super frustrating because he's talented, but he's so inconsistent. He got hurt against Western Kentucky, didn't finish the game. He says he's playing. He's supposed to play in this game, but how healthy will he be? And Louisiana's 15th in passing success on defense. Defending the pass is what they're best at. And the other thing that's frustrating and kind of surprising with Marshall too is, like you said, Grant Wells is super inconsistent, and Ali is awesome. He's one of the best running backs in the conference. Yet Marshall's 113th in rushing rate. Their head coach is a former running backs coach who, coached Najee Harris, Saquon Barkley, Miles Sanders, and they just don't run the ball ever. So that's kind of a weird dynamic they have. I hope they fix that next year. Like I said, Louisiana's best at stopping the pass. And on the other side, Marshall is just 80th against the run. They're 83rd in line yards. So I expect Montrell Johnson and Chris Smith should have plenty of success on the ground for Louisiana. I think this is a veteran team. I think it's a better team. 5 is a short number. Like you said, it's under a touchdown. It's basically a home game in New Orleans. So I'll take the Cajuns here.